Your partner, man. It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? You know, what's good to people, man? How is y'all doing on this warm Wreckage Wednesday? You say warm Wreckage Wednesday? What you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it, man. But before we do that, what's good people like hee ha ha, Ken in the pen. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide, you know what I'm talking about, bro? Worldwide, you know what I'm talking about? But we gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, get that stick up in stores now. Get that Funkadine in stores now. If all else fails, man, make sure you go get that stick up off of Amazon, man. Get you a whore back. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. What you say, bruh? A worldwide incorporated. What you say, bruh? A worldwide, man. They gonna say what that mean. I'm saying, hey, everybody included, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Say, what was that? Hey, everybody included, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rude, not Lil Rude, you know what I'm talking about? Did I say Cutthroat? Not Lil Rude, you know what I'm talking about? Talk the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Let's get through these disclaimers, but before we do that, my mama said brush them whiskers when you be on TV, man. You know what I'm talking about? Almost forgot. We got the Coffee Chronicles, you know what I'm talking about? Classic Rose was piping hot. Might have to put some warmth on it, but it's good, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no drug users. I don't promote no drug sellers. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no negativity. I don't promote no y'all, I ain't forgot my spiel, man. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. You know what I'm talking about? No. Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's how me, man, I don't promote shit. All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, man. But it get better like myself, man. I ain't prejudiced, no. It get better like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. No. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people. Nah, man. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bringing that peace. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? That joy. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? That love. What you say, bro? That love. Back to your YouTube community, man. You with me? Aight, check it out, man. Come fuck with this nigga one time. Aight, check it out, man. Man, what's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this warm Wreckage Wednesday? You say warm Wreckage Wednesday? What you talking about, bro? Now, warm Wreckage, bro, you know how the people be like, man, that shit is a hot mess. Same thing, bro. Warm Wreckage. You know what I'm talking about? Warm Wreckage. And I'm going to tell you, it's just a shame where we got to in this life. You know what I'm talking about? And, man, this shit is a shame. You know what I'm talking about? This shit just a shame, folks. I might have to go put some warmth on that thing, man. Hold on. Okay, you know, shout out to everybody who can't read but can read lips. What you say? I see. Yeah, I'm talking about fucking man. Oh man, yeah, man. This shit is just a mess, man. They say, bro, what's going on, man? I've been having that's how I know I'm right around the corner from it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm right around the corner from it, man. I can tell you, I done felt this before. You know what I'm talking about? It's almost like when a tornado come and how the animals can sense that shit. I can sense it. But just the way the people listen, man. I'm not the moral police. I don't give a fuck what you do. I just be minding my own business, right? And the funny thing about that is, when you minding your own business now, somehow you got to clarify you minding your business. And this shit just a shame, bro. It's a warm Wreckage, bro. It's a warm Wreckage. You niggas just in the fucking real world, bro. You niggas done got so much like battered and bitter hoes, bro. You niggas act like them hoes that be in them domestic violence classes, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. And they have given you niggas so many avenues to where it's cool to act like the bitch, bruh. They gave y'all so many avenues that you using, bruh. And y'all do the same shit now. Y'all do the same shit with this internet, bruh, that people been doing with God for years. You say, what's that, bruh? Using that shit as an excuse to be you. You know what I'm talking about? See, for years, motherfuckers was saying, God, only God could judge me. They still do that shit right now. Only God. Well, God know my heart and all that shit. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers do that shit, brother. Because if you throw God name up in there, God is the biggest motherfucker. So like, all I gotta do is answer to God. You ain't even got no conversation for me. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't even gotta talk to you because God is the you know what I'm talking about? God is above all. Coffee Chronicles, bruh. And I'm just here to tell you that shit is an excuse, folks. And you niggas have got so much in the habit of using excuses, bruh, that you niggas then got just like the bitch with it, a Warren Wreckage, bruh. Warren Wreckage Wednesday, bruh. So now you can come up here and do some bullshit and you can say, it's the internet. Y'all, hold on. This motherfucker so bad, bruh. Hold on. Just like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? But motherfuckers had using God's name in vain for years, bruh. You'll just do some bullshit and then you don't have to answer nobody for your bullshit because only God could judge you. You get what I'm saying? And motherfuckers do that shit right now with the internet, bruh. Ruin Wreckage. So a motherfucker come up here, man, and they good for doing shit like this. A bunch of hoe ass shit, bruh. And then throw, man, this the internet. You know what I'm talking about? Like that justifies your behavior, bruh. That ain't the internet. That's your bitch ass up here on the internet, bruh. It has nothing to do with the internet. But we use the internet to soften the blow. Coffee Chronicles. I ain't talking to a motherfucker, man. I'm gonna tell you what niggas just give me I'm in real life, bruh. Where you sit up here, you do your thing. Now, bruh, just think about bruh. I don't be paying attention to the world, nigga. I'm talking about the real world, bruh. You get what I'm saying? And every time bruh come up here and do his thing, bruh, I'm telling you, this shit been happening ever since I've been up here, bruh. Some insecure motherfucker who can't, like, bruh, if you can't handle the way you is, don't be the way you is, bruh. But the thing that irritates me to this motherfucking day, bruh, is a motherfucker sit up here do all this hoe ass shit, then you be like, bruh, this is some hoe ass shit you doing. Then we act like that's the problem. The whole shit you was doing ain't the problem. It's when a nigga call that shit whole shit. That's it, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, folks. You know what I'm talking about? But ever since I've been on this motherfucker, folks, in real life, one of these motherfuckers will call me or talk to me and ask me about something I said and try to act like I was talking about them. You niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. And that's just a testament to how foul you is, bruh. You should never feel like nobody talking about you if a nigga ain't said, I check this out, bruh. You's a bitch. If a nigga ain't came personally and did that to you, you shouldn't. Because what I notice now in the real world, bruh, what you niggas do, you niggas got the instincts and shit of a bitch. So you niggas come around and you always feel slighted, nigga, just like the bitch. Nigga, you always feel like somebody trying to show off. You always feel like somebody trying to outdo you because you sitting there with the feelings of a bitch. Warm Wreckage Wednesday, folks. So you watching everything and you gauging everything from the eye of a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? That's another way niggas make they self faking 42 fake important, bruh. Because everywhere you go, you telling everybody how somebody hating on you, bruh. These people ain't paying attention to you, folks. I wasn't. I don't know what these people is. Let me take that back. I wasn't paying attention to you. Coffee Chronicles. And that shit just bitch behavior, folks. And I'm sorry to have to be the one to break it to you. And once again, I'm not the moral police. I'm not trying to be the most solid motherfucker in the world and none of that shit, bro. I'm just trying to be me. You get what I'm saying, bro? I don't give a fuck about what you do, but what I'm tired of motherfuckers doing, because that shit didn't trickle down to the kids, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. What? Just keep on watching how this world get. To where you don't have to be accountable for your actions no more. You could just say this is content. You could just say this is the internet. So I could say that, then I could come up here and do a bunch of bitch shit. But I could say this is the internet. I could just say this is content. I could just say this is anything else but what I'm doing, bruh. And that's how you don't be responsible for yourself, bruh. And we just need to knock that shit off, bruh. Hoe shit is what hoe shit does, bruh. It's hoe shit for a nigga, bruh. I'm talking about the man, just the man now. You know what I'm talking about? Just a conversation between us, fellas. We right here with it, right? You know what I'm talking about? For the man, bruh. You can't, it's not a man action to get up here, be running his mouth and talking about people and shit. Man don't do that, folks. Man don't sit up here and gossip, bruh, and put one in that. Man don't do that, bruh. That's a hoe's action, bruh. Hoes be friends with a nigga for 2 days or another bitch for 2 days and then they into a cat fighting and shit, bruh. All of them is the actions of a hoes. You can't put this as the internet on the bitch actions, bruh. You can't. Because that's not the internet, bruh. That's you on the internet acting like a bitch. Coffee Chronicles. And we just double talk now, bruh. We do the same shit that the niggas been complaining about the hoes doing for years with all the deflections. And every time a nigga question us about our actions, we got a deflection. So a nigga asks you why you up here talking, acting like a bitch, nigga, and you say some shit like, man, ain't nobody said nothing to them when they was doing it, bruh. What does that have to do about your conduct, though, folks? Warm Wreckage Wednesday. And I just get tired in the real world, bruh, of they done made it to where you the only one that can't speak your mind. Coffee Chronicles. Depending on what you're talking about, you can't speak your mind. You know what I'm talking about? And if you call this shit for what it really is, bruh, everybody gonna change. They gonna change the narrative on the shit. They gonna make it everything but what it really is, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? So a nigga could be sitting up here putting another nigga down, and we gonna act like that ain't what we doing. We gonna act like it ain't a nigga up here putting another nigga down. We gonna act like somehow that's content, or we gonna act like that's just some internet shit. It's not, bruh. In real life, you up here putting another nigga down. And that's all it is, folks. And once we understand that, bruh, we'll stop trying to wiggle about the little fuck shit. You get what I'm saying? And we'll take accountability as a person and maybe change the way we is, folks. Maybe we could put ourselves on the outside of ourselves and look in and be like, you know what, bruh, this ain't it. You know what I'm talking about? At my age, I don't need to be acting like this. I just need to change my mindset, bruh, because it ain't never been player putting another player down. Coffee Chronicles. That ain't never been player. And you can get tired of me talking all you want to. I'm gonna tell you, fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you, I've been living around this motherfucker. I've been around this motherfucker long enough to know what real is and what real ain't. I've been living long enough to know that shit ain't that hard, bruh. I've been living long enough to know the motherfuckers just putting fluff on the game, bruh, so they could get away with bitch shit. So we using the internet the same way we've been using God for years. See, because we could come around and judge you. We could come around and talk about you, even though it say don't do that in the Bible, right? But we always referring to this Bible. We could tell you shouldn't do all that. You know what I mean? But we could come around and judge you, tell you everything you're doing, what you got on and what you shouldn't be doing and what you should be doing. You get what I'm saying? But then when you got a opinion about us, only God could judge me. Not only can God judge me, apparently God then gave me the power to judge others. Nigga, something straight out of the comic book, folks. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshit with you, man. And we just do that shit too much. On some real shit as niggas, bruh. As niggas in this day and age, bruh, we put ourselves in a hoe's place. We running around with the hoe's action, bruh. Because as niggas, you might not see it this way, but all niggas is doing is watching other niggas and coming up with a conclusion. All niggas is doing is befriending one another only to fall out 3 days later. All niggas is doing is finding some shit that they have nothing to do with to have an opinion on. If something was none of your business from the beginning, How did it become your business in the end? They just told me to put a poll up there. I hope I did that shit right. You know what I'm talking about? But why do we really put each other down? Why is that so important? You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna tell you this, and you ain't gotta agree with me. You ain't gotta agree with nothing I say. I don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I've been living long enough to know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Why do we put each other down, folks? If we talking about content, see, because we good for that one too. We good for changing bitch ass, hoe ass shit and calling it content. So we could call this content, we could say this the internet, so that just gives us the right to come up here and act like a bitch for however long we on the internet. See, because this is internet and content shit. So us as a man, we could come up here and act like a bitch, but say it's content or this is the internet. So it gives me the right to act like her. Nigga, something straight out of comic book, bruh. And I'm just saying, come on, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Like I told you years ago, bruh. The more talented you are, you're going to rely on your talent. The less talented you is, you're going to rely on mess. You're going to have to rely on all the gimmicks and the tactics of today's times. That's what you're going to have to do because you're really not making content. You just elaborating on the same conversation everybody else having. What's content? And I'm not talking like, because you niggas do that nowadays too. I'm asking the question, so motherfucker they gonna put a label on me. They gonna act like I'm up here acting like I'm the only one with original content or something. They just gonna put a label on the nigga, bruh, for asking the question. Coffee Chronicles. You get what I'm saying? I ain't said none of that. I ain't acting like none of that. But that's the label I'm gonna get. I'm just a regular person, folks. I'm a nigga who ain't scared to be normal. You know what I'm talking about? But guess what label you gonna put on me? You gonna put it up here. The label you gonna put on me is like I'm a superior gangster. Like I'm coming up here talking about ain't nobody else got good content. This is what you see with your hater eyes. And I just come as regular people, folks. Just the baby cuz. You know what I'm talking about? Real person though. You know what I'm talking about? You know one of the funniest things to me, I've been telling y'all this for years too. The people who really know me, notice how you ain't never seen nobody who ever know me, whether they like me or not. You know what I'm talking about? Criticize, bruh. Even though everybody know who bruh is. You ain't seen one motherfucker that grew up with me, whether they like me or not. Criticize me. So just imagine that. I'm gonna help you imagine it. You know what I'm talking about? If your brain don't work that fast. Bruh been up here for 3 years. Came in this motherfucker face first. And you mean to tell me I've been making content for 3 years now? And even the motherfucker who don't like me ain't criticize me. What would that tell you if you was using your common sense? on Wreckage Wednesday, folks. Because I don't think y'all understand this, bro. We got the power to change this shit. We do. Because we changed it. They just gave us some behaviors to change this shit the way it is now. But we the ones who changed it the way it is now, bro. We got the power to change this shit. We could snap this shit back solid just like that. All everybody got to do is just start doing solid shit. And we could change this shit right back just like that, folks. Because it was a time around here, bro, where everybody was being solid with each other. It was cool to be solid at that time. And see, y'all forgot bro been around this motherfucker for a minute by itself. But it was just a period of time about 2 years ago, bro, where it was cool to be solid with each other, bro. So, and that's what's crazy, bro. Once upon a time, being solid was a trend. Nigga, something straight out of comic book, bro. But it was cool just to repost everybody's shit. It was cool. It was a movement going around, bro. Show you right, brother. You know what I'm talking about? But it was cool to do that shit at the time. You know what I'm talking about? So they got to tell you when it's cool to be solid. Coffee Chronicles, man. But what I realized even then, you don't want to get famous for showing the love. That shit take too long. I been peeped that. See, because in this thing called life, you going to have patience, bruh. But for some people, because we living in that microwave generation, war and wreckage, it take too long and motherfuckers don't be wanting to wait. You get what I'm saying? I was just finna throw that in the bar, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. I seen a nigga jump out the window because he couldn't see the door. You know what I'm talking about? I say, bro, you cold. I'll tell you, boy, I got bro, just got masterpieces in his head, man. You know what I'm talking about? Either or. Make sure you can see the floor. Either or. Make sure you can read the floor. See that nigga hop out the window, couldn't see the door. You didn't see his eyes get big when he seen you score? That's the sign of a snake. Just waiting. I wonder how much time it's gonna take. For him to shed his skin. I done seen it time again. Can't fuck with bruh. And people's eyes got big when he seen you score. That's the sign of a snake. Waiting. I wonder how much time it's gonna take before they shed their skin. I done seen it time again. They say, bro, where you be getting them bars from? Warren Wreckage Wednesday, bro. Just to keep it real, bro, because ain't nobody else gonna tell you. We be on some bullshit in the world, on this computer, nigga. Everywhere you look, bro. We be on some bullshit, folks. And they got us real bad about labeling this bullshit, bro. Because you will call it something else just to get it up off of what it really is. You know what I'm talking about? If you running around this motherfucker gossiping, putting niggas down and all the bread, that's what hoes do. That's a gossiping, loudmouth ass. That's non-player activities, bro. It is, folks. Coffee Chronicles. But we'll do all that shit, then we'll just say it's content. We'll do all this old bitch ass shit, then we'll just say it's the internet. No, it's not, folks. That's you on the internet with that bitch ass shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just like a motherfucker be talking about God got me and shit in the real world. Nah, bruh. That's just what you say as a motherfucking excuse. Just like every time you don't want to do something, nigga, you gonna say God told you this wasn't right, man. God ain't told you that. That's you putting God word on that shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because this motherfucker's running around here that then got like your drug habit or your drinking habit or something then got away from you. So you can't come tell me God told you to let it get away from you. You can't tell me that, bruh. That's what you want to do, bruh. And we got a problem with doing that, bruh. We got a problem. That's how we get out of being responsible for ourselves. Because we always got something to put it on. You know what I'm talking about? We always got our actions to put it on something. We gonna put it on God. We gonna put it on other people. You ever heard a motherfucker tell you, you made me do something, man? How somebody make you do something, bro? I done seen somebody make somebody do something like they got a thumper, they got that thumper that Rilo pointed at you. Of course, bro, that's forced. You know what I'm talking about? But how can a motherfucker just make you do something, bro? Anything you wanted to do from that point on, bro, you done did it yourself, bro. Like, it's like we don't want to be responsible for the choices. We don't want to be responsible for our decisions. So we got all these invisible entities to blame the shit that we do on. The devil, God, him, her, them, they. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. Hey, what'd you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say give it to him, bro. Listen, man. Check this out, bro. You could be yourself. You ain't got to do none of the extra shit, bro. You ain't got to do none of the gimmicky shit. You ain't got to do none of that, bro. You could be solid player ass you, bro. Now, that shit is going to take some time. You know what I'm talking about? Only solid player ass you motherfuckers is going to see that shit, bro. And them the ones who going to cling to that shit. The rest of the world ain't going to pay no attention to that shit. To the rest of the world, you're going to be boring. You're going to look like a J-Cat. You're going to look like you don't know what you're doing and all that shit, bro. Because the rest of the world is lost, bro. But you could just be solid player ass you, folks. You get what I'm saying? You could just be solid player ass you. It's going to take some time. You're going to have some patience, bro. But you'll run into what God really got for you, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Don't panic. You ain't gotta panic, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because even if you jump out the window with one of these gimmicks, bruh, that shit not gonna last long, bruh. That shit gonna be like that firecracker that never pops. That motherfucker go, you know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker is gonna be a dud. Because whatever gimmick you come up with, bruh, I guarantee you don't have 100 more gimmicks like that to come up with. I guarantee you don't. So you gonna get that one hit wonder, and then, you know what I'm talking about, bruh? Just be yourself, folks. You ain't gotta do all that shit. Just have patience, believe in you, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Be built for this shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Be built for this shit, bruh. Don't panic, man. Always keep your spider senses about yourself, man. Yeah, ain't no need to panic. It ain't. And that's what I'm saying, bruh. As men now, y'all ain't gonna say it. But they have got y'all just like the bitch in the habit of just trying to create attention. And it don't help that they done put a few of these jokers they done let get real famous in front of your face doing the same shit. Which gave you more confidence to do it. Warm Wreckage Wednesday, folks. But this shit's some bullshit, folks. And it's some bullshit that got you unresponsible for yourself, folks. You just sitting around here saying shit like, oh, this is content. This is, no, it's not, bruh. This ain't no internet shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas is getting up off their integrity and their morals, bruh. That shit ain't got nothing to do with the internet or no motherfucking Lord, Bible, none of that shit, bruh. You is who you is, bruh. You brought yourself to this internet, bruh. Anything you do on this motherfucker, bruh, you can get away from everything but the motherfucking way you is, folks. Yeah, remember that, bro. Wherever you go, there you are, bro. So you the same way on this internet. You the same way in Alaska. You the same way in Hawaii. You the same way on the airplane. You the same way on the boat, nigga. You the same way in the car, bro. You'll never be able to get away from your ways, folks. What's in you is in you, bro. And that's what's gonna come out you. But we didn't got in the habit of thinking we could talk you out of the way we is. So we could do some fake shit in your face, but we gonna talk you into seeing how it was real. You get what I'm saying? We're on Wreckage Wednesday, folks. And just as a man, folks, we need to get up off these whole behaviors, bruh. We need to get up off the airways every day solving murders, talking about people, discussing other people's business, jumping in shit we ain't got nothing to do, giving you our opinion on people that's going to jail. And we need to get up off that, folks. That shit ain't none of our business. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't. Like I said, a lot of y'all ain't never probably caught a case or nothing like that, had nothing real serious going on, so you don't understand how that's a hindrance, especially if you the one in jail and everybody running around here talking about what they think you did and trying to solve the case and shit, bro. That doesn't help the person in jail. But we don't never understand that until we the person in jail. But see, a lot of y'all never been the person in jail. That's why you really don't understand it. Y'all crazy as a motherfucker with that shit, bro. That hybrid nigga, and that's just why this shit look like this. Because the nigga in the same conversation would tell on you, gossip about you in the same conversation, and still be tough in the same conversation. Been to told the police on you, been to gossip, been to did all this shit, and at the end of the conversation, and if you motherfucker come around here, I'll bust your head. So we gonna do it. Come on, folks. Nigga, something straight out of the comic book, bro. When is this shit gonna stop, though? And once again, I'm not the moral police. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just a nigga living in the real world, knowing that this shit is getting out of hand. You know what I'm talking about? Seeing more and more motherfuckers not responsible for themselves. Trying to blame God, the devil, or just anything, but what the fuck they done did. I'm seeing kids, you know what I'm talking about? The same shit. Just ain't nobody responsible for themselves. Everybody act like what the fuck they do is they just supposed to be able to do it. They only get like weird, you know what I'm talking about? Really just some big ass kid shit, just some more deflection shit, just some more reverse psychology shit. So I don't have to be responsible for what I really did. You know what I'm talking about? That's all that shit is, bruh. And if you that way, bruh, be my guest. Be my guest. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? We remember that Mr. Eel. You know what I'm talking about? If you that way, bruh, just be that way. Just be prepared for what's to come for it. Because that's one thing right there that I don't think we get either. I think we think that we could just keep on making the choices we make and the decisions we make, and somehow we could complain about this shit when we end up in the situations we do. You know what I'm talking about? This motherfucker on you, folks. What you gonna do with it? The ball gonna always be in your court as long as you alive, bruh. What you gonna do with it? You gonna pass that motherfucker? You gonna shoot it from long distance? You know what I'm talking about? I can hit from long distance and score in the paint on what they ain't. Can't you tell? I'ma ask for my lawyer to make my bail. My soul priceless. It ain't for sale. I'ma grab this K. You could take this L. Nigga, don't you make me yell, huh? Last time they pissed me off, I ain't take it well. Applying pressure and make them tell. Man, let me tell you, they had me facing L's. Your Honor, I'll take the 12. Should have seen his face when he tasted shell, nigga. I can show you the difference. If I ever owe you, just know it's with interest. Hell yeah, I'm going the distance. God damn, they say, bro, where you get it from? Life. I'm finna go make me some more coffee, man. Start my motherfucking day, man. But Warren Wreckage, bruh. We gotta cut this shit out, bruh. You gotta stop finding a reason, an alternate. You gotta stop blaming shit for. You gotta stop blaming shit for you, bruh. You do. At least if you gonna do something, just be responsible for that shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever the fuck you do, just be responsible for it, folks. Whatever the fuck it is, bruh. But don't be running around this motherfucker doing shit, then giving the motherfucker a reason why, bruh, you did that shit, because that's the choice you made, folks. Ain't nobody made you do nothing, bruh. It wasn't God, it wasn't the devil, it wasn't none of that shit, it was you. Just like I said, we good for taking credit when some good shit jump off, and we good for passing blame when it don't go our way. You don't never pass blame when it go right, it was all you. on Wreckage. But most importantly, bro, get back inside yourself, bro. Especially if you a nigga. Get back inside yourself, bro. Don't be running around here doing all that weird clown shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Just don't, folks. Because you are what you do. So, you could think that shit look cool on TV, bro, but you are what you do. You will never be able to get away from the way you is. You won't, folks. You won't. You'll never be able to get away from the way you is, bro. And the way you is, like, alright, man, y'all just tell on yourself, folks. If we friends, and the moment you get mad at me, you gonna come up here and try to discredit me as a man, why would we ever be friends? I don't get that. Because if you just listen to everybody some kind of punk sucking, that shit just don't, then everybody's just a mark. Come on, bro. That shit don't even look right, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That shit don't even look right, bro. Because everybody else that's looking on the, because we just inside our own little box. But everybody outside that box looking in, bro, it just make everybody look weak. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember. You know what I'm talking about? First of all, only you could prevent forest fires, man. But always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.